everybody, my name is Bluefran and I was invited by Scuff to participate in this bit called Scuff Time. As you may now know, it's a place where YouTubers and professional players come and answer some questions, so I'm going to start by introducing myself. I'm a Portuguese gamer, I'm a professional gamer. I've been doing esports competitively for about 5 years now, and I really love it. I have like a huge passion for competition and LAN events and all of that. So let's get to the questions, shall we? The first one is, what is your most memorable gaming moment? It has to be like the crazy clutch I got against an European top team in my first European LAN event. It was against Apex. I remember perfectly like it was yesterday. We were losing 2 down on maps. We were 2 down, so one more loss and we would be eliminated from the winners bracket. It was the last map for us, so it was S&D on bootleg. We were tied 3-3 on rounds. It was the last round, and at the beginning of the round it all went smooth, but all of a sudden all of my teammates died, and I was left alone against 3 Apex players. And well, the thoughts that were just going through my head was like, well, like, you paid about 200 euros to be here in this LAN event. It's your first time. You don't really have something to lose, so just go for it, man. Just play it, don't sweat it, just do what you do, you know? And I could hear the commentators in the back of the room just saying, can Bluefriend keep his team in the game? And like, at first I thought I was gonna feel some pressure off it, but I didn't, so I just played. And I got the first kill, just went through the map and planted the bomb in the last 10 seconds, got the other kill as soon as I planted the bomb. And then I heard some footsteps, I remember, and oh man, it just seemed so easy at the time. I can't explain, it's just some crazy thing that happened, but yeah, well, I got the clutch, and after that I just jumped off my chair, just celebrated with my teammates for keeping us in the game. It's just like one of those epic moments that just make it worth it. It was just like the cherry on top of that cake. Although we didn't win the LAN event, but we really played well. So yeah, that's my most fun memory. Anyways, second question. Will Portugal ever become one of the biggest names in Call of Duty, and do you think Portuguese speaking players are at a disadvantage in competitive gaming? Well, to the second part of the question, yeah, I do think that, because, well, obviously we live like in a corner from Europe, so we don't have that good of a connection comparing to other countries that have like amazing connections. So online, yeah, we do have some disadvantage, and in terms of location, if you want to attend, if a Portuguese guy wants to attend a LAN event, has to pay so much money for the flights. It's ridiculous. So in that way, yeah, I'd say we are at a disadvantage, but we're just like any other person, you know, 10 fingers. So I wouldn't call that a disadvantage. So from that point of view, yeah, I think we're pretty much equal to everybody else. So yeah. The first part of the question, will Portugal ever become one of the biggest names in Call of Duty? Well, it depends. I know there are a lot of young players here in Portugal that are really talented, so it's just a matter of time to see if they have the opportunities, you know? Because you can be a really good player and go by unnoticed and just stop playing because you didn't got the recognition you deserved. So, and a good player can be stuck with 3 other bad players in a team, and well, that happens a lot, you know. But I don't know, with time everything's evolving, the community is getting bigger, so yeah, I think it can get bigger, you know, with a few months or in the next Call of Duty. Yeah, for sure. Last question. What is your ultimate aim in life? Well, that's kind of a hard question. Not wanting to get too much philosophical in this, well, I really have to say, um, just do what I love the most. Like, I really want to get in politics and diplomacy. So maybe one day I'll now I'm going into university, so I'll have to study a lot, but that's what I love the most. So if in 10 years or so I'm doing the thing I love the most, man, yeah, it just makes it worth it, you know. So I'll consider that my ultimate aim in life, just to do what I love the most. So yeah, that's basically it. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for your time. I know this was a little bit serious of a conversation, but these were the questions I had. So I'd be glad to answer some of your questions. So just write that down on the comments below, and I'll answer them. So thanks everybody, and I'll see you later.
On behalf of Scuff Gaming, I'd like to thank Blue Fran for coming on this week's episode of Scuff Time. And on the screen right now, we have two videos which you may have missed. On the left, we have Scuff Time featuring Wicked Shrapnel. And on the right, we have Scuff Radioactive, our brand new controller that glows in the dark. Until next time, go scuff 'em up.